Victoria Beckham may have launched her pop culture career as Posh Spice in the girl band Spice Girls back in the 90s, but the true Posh didn't really make her debut until she traded in bubblegum pop for high fashion. Gone are the days of platform boots and Union Jack dresses since then, and Victoria herself has transformed into a serious fashion heavyweight. Sure, she's dazzled in campaigns for the likes of Dolce & Gabbana and Marc Jacobs, but the real thing started to pour in when she went into design. In 2006, Victoria kicked off her DVB line, a cheeky nod to her husband David, and while it started with denim, it quickly expanded it to fragrances and eyewear. Today, her empire goes beyond just clothing. It's a global luxury brand with flagship stores in London and Hong Kong.
Hi Paris Vogue, I'm Victoria Beckham and I am here in Paris presenting my pre-Spring-Summer 19.
And the dresses in these collections can set you back as much as $2,000 to $3,000. With her empire raking in the cash, Victoria is now sitting on an impressive $70 million all on her own. And when you factor in the combined assets with her husband David, you can add another zero to that figure. So where does all that cash go? Buckle up as we dive into some of the fabulously expensive things Victoria splurges on. Ever wonder what happens when a former England football captain pops the "will you marry me" question to a Spice Girl turned fashion mogul? Well, here's the thing. A lot of people get just one engagement ring. Might be expensive, but they get just one. But for Victoria Beckham, it's a whole different story. She's flaunted up to 15 rings from her husband, and we're still counting. Let's rewind to 1998, when David Beckham proposed with a 3-carat Marquise cut diamond set on a plain yellow gold band. That ring was a steal at around $85,000. Chump change for a soccer star, right? Well, fast forward to 2001, and Victoria switched things up with a sleek platinum eternity band, ditching the Marquise cut for something a little more understated. Well, for about 18 months anyways. Then in 2003, she got a major upgrade with an emerald cut diamond surrounded by side baguettes, all set in platinum. Because why stop at one ring when you can keep your jeweler in business? In 2004, to celebrate her 30th birthday, David gifted her a pink champagne diamond ring in a halo setting, which was worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. The following year, she was presented with a massive pear-cut diamond, 17 carats of pure bling, set on a diamond pave band. By 2006, she had moved on to a yellow diamond, complemented by 2 eternity bands that flanked it like loyal minions. But that's not even close to the end. In 2007, she switched gears with a cushion-cut emerald set in a diamond spiral. And by 2008, she had another emerald-cut diamond that was slightly bigger than her 2006 version, because who doesn't need a little upgrade now and then? By 2009, she was dabbling in rubies with an oval-cut gem surrounded by a white diamond halo. And to complete her gem collection, she got a huge oval-cut sapphire in 2010 because every mother of 4 needs a rainbow of precious stones to keep her company. And just when we thought she'd settled down, after several rings, by 2016 she was back with a classic square-cut diamond on a platinum pave band, and in 2018 she introduced another square-cut diamond, this time in yellow. But even something as impressive as a $40 million ring collection is still just one of the things you can find in Victoria's collection. We have to talk about the bags, especially the Birkin bags. Get this, Victoria has up to 100 of them, and these bags don't come cheap. We're looking at up to $30,000 for starters. Her bag collection is estimated to be worth at least $2 million, and one of her collections even includes the rare $100,000 albino Nile crocodile Himalayan Birkin bag, which David got her in 2008. You best believe that broke the news. But the splurging doesn't stop at bags. Let's take a tour through the lavish homes that Victoria and David call their own, where the price tags make those Birkin bags look like pocket change. First, the Beckenham Palace. You know you've arrived when your house gets nicknamed after actual royalty. Victoria and her husband David bought this beast of a property back in October 1999 for a modest $3.9 million. Modest by their standards at least. Located in Herefordshire, London, the 24-acre estate is like a theme park for adults. Except instead of roller coasters, there's a floodlit tennis court, an indoor pool, an outdoor pool, a snooker room, and wait for it, a petting zoo. She even went all out with the decor, including a leopard-themed room. Oh, and let's not forget the personal helipad. You never know when you need to fly in for dinner. And if you're hungry, don't worry, their 4-foot barbecue grill, which costs almost $100,000, has got you covered. The place was sold for a cool $12 million in 2014 because clearly the Beckhams needed something a bit more central. Then there's a Kensington mansion, a house that's probably worth more than a small country's GDP. Purchased for around $32 million. You know, pocket change. This place is like something out of a James Bond movie. It's got a secret door built into a bookcase, because how else do you escape from guests who refuse to leave? Off to France now, where the Beckhams had a 19th century mansion in Bargeman, complete with 15 bedrooms, a private chapel, and oh yeah, a haunted house. Yup, apparently even ghosts couldn't resist a Beckham property, though these weren't friendly ghosts apparently, which explains why they sold it. Over in Madrid, they dropped $6.2 million on a villa next to Spanish royalty. Yup, when your neighbors are literal kings, you get a no-fly zone over your house. Sorry, no helicopter visits here. Of course, there's their Beverly Hills mansion, bought after David signed with LA Galaxy. It was a casual $22 million buy, featuring hardwood floors, 6 fireplaces, because one is never enough, and ocean views from every room. And if you need a different bathroom for every day of the week, you're in luck, this place has 6. Security is tighter than a secret spy base with gates that could fend off an army. Then there's their Dubai pad in the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. They snagged this luxury apartment for $6 million, complete with 7 bedrooms, a gym that's nicer than most hotels, and views that would make anyone forget about the desert heat. Oh, and because one place in Dubai isn't enough, they also own a villa on Palm Jumeirah for $1.6 million. It's got a pool and barbecue area perfect for grilling with, Michael Owen and Wayne Bridge. Just another Saturday, right? Let's not forget their ultra-modern James Bond-style South London home, reportedly costing $22 million. Rumor has it there's a secret entrance, LED-lined walls, and security tighter than the Beckham's bank accounts. Plus, the London Underground runs right underneath because nothing says luxury like a train rumbling while you sip tea. And finally, there's their lush Thailand villa, a $5.8 million tropical paradise perched on a hillside with its own private beach. No one really knows what it looks like inside, but if the view's anything to go by, it's probably heaven. The latest purchase in their real estate portfolio is their futuristic Miami penthouse. Bought in 2020 for $24 million, it's designed by Zaha Hadid and features floor-to-ceiling windows, walk-in closets bigger than most apartments, and views that we would kill for. Sure, we've established that the fashionista has a thing for high-end luxury, but that also extends to her garage because you need to see the big wheels in her garage. Let's start with the classic Land Rover Range Rover, which currently hovers around $67,000. It's perfect for those days when she needs to blend in with the locals while still looking effortlessly chic. Then there's the Maserati MC20, which costs between $265,750 and $319,000. This sleek sports car isn't just about looks. It's a high-performance machine that can take her from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds and has a top speed of over 200 miles per hour, thanks to its twin-turbo V6 engine that pumps out 630 horsepower. And we can't forget the Bentley Continental GT Supersports. With a 6-liter twin-turbo W12 engine that produces 700 horsepower and goes 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds, this luxury sports car is a beast. It's also loaded with all the bells and whistles, active air suspension, 4-zone climate control, and a navigation system so advanced it probably predicts traffic jams before they happen. Originally priced at $267,000, Victoria snagged this luxurious ride to lift David's spirits after an injury. After all, nothing says, "I care," like a $267,000 car. Next in line is the Ferrari Roma Blue Pozzi, which rolls in at around $230,000. With a 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 producing 612 horsepower and a 0-60 under 3.4 seconds, this stylish sports car is the cherry on top of her automotive sundae. But wait, there's more to Victoria's car collection. The fashionista isn't just a passenger, she's a player in the luxury game. She's the co-designer of the Range Rover Evoque Special Edition because, why settle for just driving one when you can have your own personal touch? Which she co-designed. Launched in 2012, this sleek ride featured a matte black exterior with rose gold accents and luxurious interiors, making it the perfect blend of style and sophistication. With only 200 units produced, it quickly became a collector's dream. The price tag? Anywhere from $100,000 to $145,000 depending on the market. When it comes to vacationing, the Beckhams don't just dip their toes in the water, they dive in head first with 2 lavish yachts. There is the Riva 130 Bellissima, named 7, after David's iconic jersey number and their daughter's middle name, and this beauty is valued at a cool $20 million. This yacht isn't just a boat, it's a floating 5-star hotel. Stretching a majestic 130 feet, it accommodates up to 10 guests across 5 cabins, including a master suite that makes you feel like royalty. With features like a jacuzzi on the upper deck, a swim platform for those spontaneous dips, and a garage fit for a tender, jet ski, and sea bog, the Bellissima is the ultimate aquatic playground. Plus, it's decked out with Wi-Fi and air conditioning, so you can stream your favorite shows even in the middle of the ocean. Priorities, right? Now, let's not forget the Riva Argo 90, which the Beckhams previously owned and sold for about $6.5 million. At 90 feet, it's smaller, but still offers a taste of luxury for family outings. But it's not just on water that Victoria and her family are living it up in style. They've also taken to the skies with just as much flair. Sure, the Beckhams frequently charter private jets, but they also have their very own Bombardier Challenger 350, which is valued at up to $16 million on standby. This beauty seats up to 10 people, which means there's more than enough space for Victoria, David, and their 4 kids to stretch out and fly in comfort. And with a range of 3,200 nautical miles, the jet can zip them around Europe and even whisk off to Dubai without so much as a refuel. That's perfect for when they need to jet off for a quick family vacation, or maybe just to escape a particularly busy social calendar. You know, the usual Beckham problems. But it's not just cars and Birkin bags that Victoria Beckham splurges on, oh no. The Beckhams have a knack for collecting art that would make even the most seasoned collectors green with envy. We're talking about pieces from iconic artists like Damien Hirst, Richard Prince, Christopher Wool, Sam Taylor Wood, Tracy Emin, and Dinos Chapman. You know, the kind of names that you have to cough up the equivalent of college fees just to hang one of their pieces on your wall. So how much is this fabulous art collection worth? A cool $40 million. Forget college tuition, the Beckham's art collection could fund a whole semester for a college.